in today's All Hands. And yeah, it's 28th December. I guess this is our last week of the month. So yeah, today I'm going to be your host, and there's Violin as a moderator. So yeah, we will have several agenda, and we will start it with weekly inspirations. So for today weekly inspiration, coming from Starbucks, the largest coffee house in the world. So yeah, I think this is interesting story that we can learn because the word no from him is doesn't stop him to become a billionaire. And this is his story. So for those who you don't know about the owner of Starbucks, it's Howard Schultz. So yeah, Howard is born in a family that doesn't have a lot of money. Both of his parents doesn't even go to college, but work really hard for the family. And at his family last point, it was very difficult for him to see that hardworking people struggling just to survive, live day by day. And seeing that situation, he promised to himself that he doesn't let this happen to anyone else in the future. To achieve his dreams, he realized that he needs to get a better education. So yeah, he gets scholarship at Northern Michigan University and worked as a vice president of Swedish houseware company after graduating. But some people might think that he get a successful job, but not for him. He didn't feel any happiness, joy, or fulfillment in his life. Then one day he visited a coffee shop that having a large order from his company, which is called Starbucks store. And the time the orders were selling only coffee beans and not individual drinks. Then Howard felt a passion and love for something as simple as coffee. And a year later, he decided to join Starbucks team and become director marketing. So yeah, 1 year into the job, he went to a business trip to Milan, and it completely changed his mind there. He saw a new, different coffee drinking culture. It's very different with US. People at Milan actually sit down, enjoy their drinks, and have a talk with people. He didn't realize that it's not just a coffee. Coffee is more than just a coffee. It's a relationship, a place where people can meet, talk, and appreciate a finely made coffee is really special. And he had vision to bring this culture to US, but it got rejected. He spoke to many people, and 90% of them said no about this business. He even started to question his idea, but it doesn't stop him. And then he decided to build his own coffee shop, but made many mistakes in the first place. But he learned quickly and picked them up until making annual sales of $500,000 in 1 year. And soon after, in 1987, he bought Starbucks store and became the CEO of Starbucks coffee shop. He combined this Starbucks with his existing coffee shop and become the largest coffee house company in the world. So yeah, at the end, he successfully managed transform into the drink shop that he always imagined, a place where it's more than a drink shop. It's a place to where people can meet, uh, study, and feel comfortable. And not only that, he also be able to give feedback to Starbucks employee and partners with stock option, free healthcare, dental care, and retirement plans, and as well as paid college tuition. All the things that he wished his father and family wanted to be treated as hardworking people. Now that is what he called a successful job, and this is what he called a great achievement. So from this story, I want to take a lesson from Howard's journey for Starbucks. That is to keep inspiring the life for everyone and be fail fast and never settle. So yeah, that's it the inspiration for today, and I will over to our moderator, Lillian.
Okay, thank you, Fabi, for the good inspiration from Starbucks. So let's go to the vision and mission statement. So now we like to welcome Mr. Jing to convey this week's vision and mission statement. So Mr. Jing, time is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Good morning from Jakarta. I am happy to say that today will be the last day of my quarantine here, and I will be going to Bali tomorrow afternoon, finally being able to rejoin my family after being away for 4 months in the United States to support his education. Anyhow, a few things about Howard Schultz. We do have a master class with Howard Schultz where he explains some of his techniques about leadership. So if Debbie's little introduction was any inspiration to you all, I urge you to follow up right after this all hands on your own time. Yeah, not during the all hands, and actually watch the masterclass given by Howard Schultz, where he explains a lot of interesting things. Fun fact: Howard Schultz's favorite coffee is aged Sumatran coffee from Indonesia. So the founder of Starbucks prefers Indonesian coffee over all other coffees in the world. So let's review. So as Febby said earlier, today's the last week of the month, but it's also the last week of the year. And in 2021, I think we've all undergone a pretty incredible journey over the past 12 months. And I'd like to just speak a little bit about in summary and maybe give you guys some motivation and also some inspiration too as well. So speaking as your CEO today, I'm here to address all the people who've been working hard in all our different chapters and all our different squads. I'm talking about the people who have been working in the marketing, who've been working in the guest transformation, partner transformation, in communities, developing employees, to our HR people, to all the groups that have been working on taking reservations, making sure that our guests have delightful experiences, making sure that our employees have delightful experiences, people working in business intelligence, thinking about new ways to discover efficiencies, save time, create innovations, people who've been working on the product, our wonderful app, which is now in the iOS store and the Android store, and everybody who's been an intern, a visitor here at the company, and been learning and working to move our company forward. So I'm addressing everybody here in the company today as your CEO. So you might be wondering, like, maybe why are you listening to this bald guy who's calling from California and everything all the time? And it's just such an honor for me to be able to lead such an incredible company on our mission to hospitality. So first things first, I do want to celebrate the progress that we've made over the past year. As you can see, there's not a lot of hospitality companies that are around anymore in this climate. So I think we've made quite a lot of transformational progress in terms of our culture, in terms of the way that we're able to do things, and some of the leading technologies and innovations that we've created. I think these are very exciting and have potential to change thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of lives in the near future. Now, as we know, the travel industry itself has not been very cooperative. There's been a lot of headwinds and challenges with government laws, with Omicron, with Delta variants, and things that are beyond our control, really. But as a company, I think we've done a lot to innovate and to lead the innovation that really is an inspiration to watch every day. And it's only possible because so many people here are committed to this idea of our mission, which is to inspire delight through hospitality innovations that positively transform our guests, our partners, and our employees. So for that, I'd like to just take a moment to recognize that as a company, we've made this progress. Now, we're going to be coming into 2022 pretty soon, which in addition to, which actually the last day of the year will be my wife's birthday, and that's an important day for me to celebrate, but it's also the transition to the next year. So I don't have my speech prepared for 2022 yet, but I have some things I'd like to share with everybody just as a teaser. I think we've realized that there is more of our lives are going online, and that's been fairly obvious for anybody who's been working in the past year. So we've been thinking about ways of how can we actually move more of hospitality online too as well. Is there ways that we can extend our experience and maybe even the very core structure of our company to be more like the way that the internet works? Now, hospitality forever, I think, will be something that is felt, something that is experienced. So the human touch will forever be a vital component. With the human touch, what we want to do is to extend the, I guess, the reach, the innovation potential, the ability to be more engaging with the person through all means, besides the face-to-face means of making things work. So those are some of our ideas for where we can go in 2022. Anyhow, that's pretty much it. I know that throughout the year, we've been dealing with many challenges. We've been dealing with rapid growth, a lot of changes in the industry. Some people have been feeling burnt out. I've been myself being felt a little bit burnt out towards the end of the year myself. And I think it's for me, it's very lucky to have all of you here. It's very lucky that I have this incredible team around me, where whenever I get a little bit dispirited, or whenever maybe you guys feel a bit lost, there's other people around you you can go and look at and say, hey, look, okay, we share a common purpose here. We're going in the same direction. And it's easier to feel back on track again. So for that, that's my summary of the past year. And I know each one of you will work to inspire delight for the upcoming year. And I hope that, yeah, we can keep on and eventually see better times that I think will lead to incredible more achievements up ahead. That's it. That's my big thing. We have some pretty cool achievements, I think, that people will update personally, and I'll give some more space for that later. But that's all I like to say about the vision for the company in 2021 and up to 2022. Back to the host.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jane, for the impressive vision and mission statement and also kind recognition. It really inspired us to start the new 2022. So let's go to the next part, the weekly and mission inspiration. So we go to the guest mission inspiration first. Let's welcome Kak Tandy to convey the inspiration.
Okay, thank you, Violin. Good morning, everyone. Merry Christmas, yeah, for everyone. Privacy. Okay, so the first, we have three guest transformation actually with three different level. The first is the mid expectation. So yeah, we have been in hosting. We have been implement the new guideline for boarding meeting, and then the result of that, yeah, the guest is have a mid expectation. The reason why we do this is because we want to make the guest stay is delightful. Also, we can discover what thing that we can improve for the guests during the stay. For example, if there is any lag, that we can faster to help the guests before they leave a review. So we make sure on the stay they get what they expect in the beginning like that. And then the next one, maybe also the moderator can open the picture, yeah, so we can see the response of the guest. Okay, so that's this type of guest is made expectation. So yeah, everything is great, and then this kind of guest is yeah, like a make expectation and no complaint. And then the second one, could you back to the trade? Yeah, so this type, if we can open this and then zoom in, maybe. Yeah, so this host and reservation has been implement the guideline for the guest celebration event. So I also attach the process itself for the guest information. The first we communicate with partner about what the partner can support for our guest, what's called a surprise. And then we got a Christmas gift for the guests, like a voucher on the restaurant. And then we communicate with the guests, and then the guests like maybe this is like unexpected things that the guest can get. So the guest is happy, and then say hello, Merry Christmas to us as well. And then there's also a guest that actually collaborate. No, not collaborate. It's like contribute on our donation. So this is like a long stay guest, and then we also send to the guest. It might help our partner as well. So yeah, this is a type of guest on the unrecognized needs level like that. Thank you. Could you get back? The last one is can I see? Oh yeah, this is mid desires level. So we had created the what's called commitment between the partner and guest, and then also HR team. So we implement the what's called the guideline for check or pre-hosting, check the guest needs a stay, and then confirm what they need on the stay, and then we got the confirmation that the guest will bring pet, two dogs, and then the step is we coordinate with the partner, is it we can accommodate with really well or not. Then the partner have a concern that uh, in the beginning the partner have concern and struggling about the dog in the room, and then we give the solution that okay, so the partner can what's called prepare the cake for the dog, but it's only and at the night time when the or the guest is sleeping, so the dog is like safe on the cake, and then not what's called do pee or poop on the at the night, but on the afternoon time, on the daytime, we can give the dog what's called outside the cage, but still on the monitoring of the guests, like that. So yeah, it's between of the partner and guest. They are have a commitment for this type of service. Then yeah, the result is yeah, the guest is really happy, enjoy with the support of the partner as well. So this is type of the mid desires level. Yeah, this one. Okay. So yeah, this our guest transformation last week. Thank you.
Excellent. Oh, Yulin, could I stop for a moment? I'd like to recognize Tendi. Tendi, I think this is really amazing work. There's three things here that is noteworthy. One is you're showing, not telling, which is beautiful. When we're able to actually see what this process looks like using visual aids, I think this is really, really amazing. So thank you for doing that. The second thing is you're really thinking about how to actually transform the guest through online engagement, through asking questions beforehand and developing that experience. And third, you're innovating. You're coming up with new innovations to solve problems. With a lot of our guests have been going more and more long term, and as such, they will be bringing their entire family, which nowadays includes their pets. So thinking about a solution for how to accommodate pets is actually an interesting extension of hospitality itself. So this is something that is really remarkable and inspires delight.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. J and Kak Tandy, and also congrats Kak Tandy on the wonderful achievement on guest mission inspiration. So now we go to the partner mission inspiration. Let's welcome on Rafiq to convey the inspiration. Okay, Rafiq seems not to be here, so I will read it. So last week we have got two referrals coming from Canggu. They are Pondok 2,900 and Pondok Bagus Villa. And then, okay, this is the picture. And then next we go to the Kak Tandy.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so this is the what's called the rejoin from partner. So Wayana have from BD has implemented the good relationship what's called with partner. There is no guideline yet, but I will credit for this. I think this is good to recall our partner that might be have a new property or that might be renovate their property previously. Yeah, so actually there's a one in the will be ready soon, the Istana Willy, but the Sonia, the owner, built two more villa just beside the Istana Willy, but the one of the villa they will use for the private, and then the other one she will give to Bukit Vista to manage it as well. So I think this is a sign of the good it's called relationship with the partner, even though the partner have the what's called end the contract previously, but we still keep the communication. It might be also a potential opportunity if they can rejoin or they can offer to other friends like that. So this is good, and I will make the guideline of this. So I attach the photo as well of the Istana Willy, and then also the new Istana Dalton. Okay, that's it.
Okay, thank you, Kak Tandy. So let's go to Kak Asa.
Thank you, Vio. So for me, as you can see from the attachment from the first picture, okay, that's a partner from Jogja confirmed to me that he missed the donation period due to his busy activities. But he's still willing to donate even though it has passed the campaign period. So in the next picture, I offered my help for him to just transfer it to my bank account and I will transfer it to the PV account. And from the next picture, yet, and that's the proof that I have received the payment from the partner and also I have given it to the BV account. I think it's a good thing that we know that the partner really trusts us in this case. Thank you. Back to you, Pio.
Okay, thank you, Kak Asa, for the wonderful inspiration. So now let's go back to Kak Andy.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, this is also related with the guest transformation. This kind of partner is contribute with our surprise gift on Christmas, and then surprisingly also the partner do kind of like advocacy. So they also post on their social media account about our Christmas online card. So if you can open, yeah, this one on their story on their Facebook, and then also send to the community, Canggu community as well the Christmas card. I think this is good for the advocacy of partners. So thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Andy. So let's go to the employee mission inspiration. So let's welcome Kak Shalin.
Okay, thank you, Valen. Okay, so for this part, this is actually the innovation that was discovered by Ara previously. So Ara discovered that previously our onboarded interns had been receiving the same certificate, right, regardless on their performance during the internship period. So we are currently collaborating with Nadia. Yes, you can see like this examples of the internship certificate on how it looks like. So we are working on this scoring system to ensure that the certificate given to the interns are actually reflecting their performance during their internship in this case. Like in case for like future employers, if they want to like know more about their performance, they can just directly refer to the certificate, or maybe if needed, then they can actually call us in this case. So yes, I think that's one of the innovations from the employees. What for the overall employee side for this week. Thank you.
Thank you, Kak Shalin. So let's go to the technological innovation. Let's welcome Kak Bayu.
Okay, good morning. Thank you. For me, this is something related to bigger. It's the innovation is property details onboarding form. So now the business development and community management can focus on completing property details on bigger directly. So no airtable anymore. And content now can see the complete property details like amenities, address, bank details, etc. on bigger as well. So no need to send the manual form anymore, and the partner don't need to fill the form manually as well. The inspirational story here is that this project is actually started around July 2019 with the goal to streamline the property data collection, which previously separated between BD, CM, and content. So the journey is the first one, data collection is using Google Forms for content only. But that data cannot be used by community, cannot be used by BD as well. The second one, we MVP the data collection for BD and CM using Airtable. And then after that, we develop a data collection on bigger on partner onboarding stage while still using Airtable. So basically, we are doing a double job. And then the latest one is now we display the property data in bigger with the onboarding journey. And now we can stop using Airtable. So the message here is that we can do small deliveries. We can collect feedback, even though if the project is very big, then we can slice it into smaller deliverables. And yeah, we often afraid to start project like that seems so big that we can not finish it. So the trick is to break down this project into small project that can be delivered and measured along the way. And never settle. Innovation is a process, never a destination. So actually, kudos to Nadia and Chris to work on this thing like so long and finally delivering it. That's it for me.
Okay, thank you Kak Bayu for the amazing inspiration. And then we go to Kak Nadia.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, everyone. So this actually a report actually on the Bivigo usage. The partners up for monitoring their property. So Bivigo has been in stores for like App Store on iOS and also Play Store for Android since July 2021 this year, and we've been constantly improving and updating the app ever since. So we started from 1.0.0 to 1.7.1 on both iOS and Android. And over the last 6 months, we've acquired in total of 150 plus actually active users. And we can see from the pictures attached that there's actually significant higher of average engagement from the comparison of the higher 90 days. So yeah, thank you. Oh, continue. Okay. The next one is probably a little bit on the technology part for the automate internship score that's previously installed by Shalin. So we automated the score that was inputted by the chapter lead through the Google form, and we converted automatically to spider threads and update it to each of the interns that will participate. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Kak Nadia for the amazing innovation. So let's go to the next part, company, team, and target. So let's welcome Kak Vidi to update this.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone, and Merry Christmas. We're approaching a new year, as mentioned by Mr. Jing. We remember that our monthly theme for December 2021 is Be Festive and Inspire Delight. And for the number of checkouts, there are actually one thing that I would like to say regarding the number of checkouts. It seems that for December itself, number of checkout pace kind of slows down. It's not like what is expected from a peak season. At least it does not cross the red line, the ideal line, as what we meant. We hypothesized this earlier this month. But what we do see is actually an exchange of that. It seems that there is a trade-off between the pace of the number of occupancy, like the in-house guests, with the rating of reviews. So if you look at the reviews breakdown, we do see that there, compared to November 2021, there is an increase of review score in terms of value, overall rating, cleanliness, and also location. For communication and check-in itself, the value is still the same, so there is no decrease for at least for now, up until the point we record this review data. So yeah, there is what is observed is there is an exchange between the volume of the guests with the quality of our service. That's one point. Secondly, regarding our monthly target of 90,000 US dollars. Currently, we're at 78,880.5 USD, which is 87.645%. Note number one, I think it is highly unlikely that we are able to achieve our monthly target for this month. To note this is at minus 9% year on year, which means that we are minus 9% lower in revenue compared to December 2020. We do still have around 2-3 days to get more revenue. From what it looks, we're probably it's highly likely that we're going to cross 80,000, but not achieving the monthly target. To note for regarding the revenue is the occupancy itself. The occupancy seemed to increase from 10.57% on December 2020 to 12.21 on December 2021. But the revenue goes down. So what does it mean? It means that our ADR is lower, average daily rate. We are selling more rooms, but at a lower price. There are several factors that might everyone might already know about this one, because some of our properties, luxury properties, are actually occupied by owners, like lot 3 or lot 5. And even though we sell a lot of guest house, that it takes a lot of guest house to equal itself to selling villas, in short. Okay, so that's point number 2. And point number 3, regarding tools and technology, this is like a PSA. It should integrate directly to the workflow. So for example, like this innovation, we can ask several questions like on the documentation process. When putting this into documentation, which squad documentation will it be on which funnel, and then in which process? If we are able to answer these 3 questions, it means that the tool that we're making is not just an innovation for the sake of innovation, but we're actually integrating the tool itself to answer a question in the process, in a particular funnel, in a particular squad. So props to the product development team, I believe, for this kind of innovation. This innovation shows, like, for example, the number of what amenities are recommended based on the occupancy of the property and available amenities in the property that is evaluated. So yeah, that's the third point. So that's in general, that's it. What I would like to convey to the team. This is the last week of December. Keep pulling. There are still 3 days till the end of the month. Let's try to aim for 80,000. Start small, like our small step first, and yeah, continue to inspire the light, everyone.
Okay, thank you, Kak Vidi, on the update on company team target and achievement. So let's go to the next part, squad and achievement. So, okay, so let's start from guest squad.
Right, for the guest squad, I believe the primary achievement was the Instagram achievement, which is the Instagram campaign received a new milestone. Last week we got 41 inquiries with 10 converted into bookings, so that's 25% conversion rate. This is one of the reasons why we actually pushed up the prioritization for Instagram campaigns on top above Facebook campaigns.
Okay, thank you, Kak Vidi. So next, go to the partnership funnel squad. Let's welcome Kak Elis.
Thank you, Helen. So actually, there's so many achievement in partnership squad that already mentioned previously. But here to sum up, first is for the awareness team, where actually we can achieve the target of 3 leads per month, and one of them is converted into MOU signs. Congratulations for the awareness team. And for the transformation teams, as mentioned many times, we've discovered one new ways to transform our partner, basically not only partner but also guest and also employee through the donation, and it's currently in the implementation of the distribution by Kak Tendi. Thank you very much, all the teams that's contributed. And then for the secondary achievement, congratulations for the conversion team that already achieved the count SLA for onboarding 3 new properties for 1 month. And there actually is many conversion SLAs that it achieved, which means that the efficiency is also achieved aside of the count itself. Thank you very much. Back to Violin.
Okay, thank you, Kak Lilis, and also congrats on the achievement. So let's go to the employee funnel squad. So let's welcome Kak Ara.
Okay, good morning, everyone. So to announce our primary achievement this week is that we officially become Kemendikbud partner for MBKM National Internship Program. So that's maybe a little bit context. So MBKM is Kampus Merdeka program by the government of the education. So basically we got partnership there, meaning to say that we are going to have interns coming in with the length of stay in here going to be like 6 months, and that's going to be advertised on the official government website, which will target the talent pool in the nationwide. So so far, for example, in our own channel, which is website or LinkedIn and any other channel that we advertise, we in one month we're getting around 100 applicants, right? But since the day I think 2 days from the officially uploaded on the website of the government, so far we already have 700 plus, and maybe already been increasing by the day. So yeah, I think that's the primary achievement, and then the secondary is this batch we could able to actually hire a full stack for the employee squad, which is fulfilling the SLA for both PR and HR positions. So yeah, that's the update from my side. Back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Kak Ara, and also congrats on the Campus Merdeka achievement. So let's go to the next part, for value recognition. So So let's start from the first one by Kak Lilis.
Thank you very much, Violin. So I'd like to recognize Hansen for creating a new tools that helps. Basically, first is the partnership squad to classify the types of property that we have, which is initially for branding, but this will be later on integrated with the guest transformation, which categorize guest review to the guest stage, which is the meet desire and etc. Therefore, congratulations for Hansen for making this happen. Like since previously, we really want to have this happen. Back to Violin.
Okay, thank you Kak Lilis. So now we go to the next one, Kak Nadia. Let's welcome Kak Nadia to convey.
Okay, thank you. This actually to Vidi for help others to help themselves. So Vidi actually has been helping me a lot on teaching me like technology stuff. So yeah, thank you Vidi, and also thank you for bearing with me. That's it.
Okay, thank you Kak Nadia. So now let's go to the next part. So Kak Ara.
Oh yeah, this is my core value related to MBKM. So I'd like to recognize and give credits to everyone who is in charge and also involved in every single little things to big thing during the process. So this goes to Shelin, Jing, Phoebe, and Vila so far. So yeah, it's pretty much for never settle.
Okay, thank you Kak Ara. So to the next part. So let's welcome Kak Bayu.
This is to Nadia and Chris. I'd like to recognize them for never settle and help others help themselves. I just noticed that we delivered a 6-month long project. This project proves that what we've come a long way to create tools that help others with each iteration. The goal is simple. We want to help Partnership Squad better in coordinating new partner onboarding process. Despite the changes of plans, they both along with multiple batch of intern committed to deliver this feature.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you Kak Bayu. So now let's go to the personal updates. So this week we are going to read about the question of the week, which is if you could be an actor or actress in a movie, who will it be? So please read it within the 30 seconds. So let's start from Mr. Jing.
I would be Clark Gable from Gone with the Wind. And that actually came up because somebody told me that in my youth I was rebellious. And then when I got to be older, I spent a lot of effort nurturing my children. So that's the actor I would be.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jing. So now let's go to the Kak Gani.
I would be Josh Hartnett in Black Hawk Down. It's really
Okay, thank you, Kak Gani. So now let's go to the way.
Oh, thank you, Violin. So my partner says it's Kim Sono from Hometown Jakarta, but I don't think so. I guess it's Matthew Perry as Chandler Bean from France because we're socially awkward. Thank you.
Okay, wait. Okay, so now let's go to Jesslyn.
It's actually an actress, but I would like to be the voice actress of Chihiro in Spirited Away because that's such a wonderful movie during my childhood. Back to you, Violin.
Okay, so thank you. So now let's welcome Miss Queen.
Okay, thank you, Violin. So for me, I will be any character in the Squid Game because I want to compete and win the prize. Back to you, Violin.
Thank you, Ying. So now welcome Abby. Sorry, Fabi, you are muted.
I'm sorry. So yeah, for me, because I'm a Harry Potter fan, I would like to be Hermione Granger.
Okay, thank you, Fabi. So now let's go to Cindy.
For me, I will be Mulan because she is fierce and she never settles.
Okay, so now let's go to the conversions chapter. So let's start from Mo.
I be Wonder Woman.
Interesting, Mo. So let's go to the next one. Welcome, Kak Nadine.
Okay, I want to be Black Widow by Scarlett Johansson, and also every roles that Kajol play in Bollywood movies.
Thank you, Kak Nadine. So now to Kayla. I think Kayla is seem not to be here. So Kayla want to be detective pilot in merger on the Orient Express because that will be interesting to have that kind of thought process. Okay, interesting. So let's go to Gray.
Yes, thank you, Julian. I'll probably be like a character like Joe in Little Woman. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Gray. So now let's go to Kak Vera.
Okay, thank you. Suicide Squad's Harley Quinn. She's fearless and bold, but crazy at times, but still maintains to stay gorgeous. Back to you, Theo.
Okay, thank you, Kak Vera. So now let's go to transformation chapter. So let's start from Rafi.
Hey, I want to be like comedian, maybe perhaps like Jim Carrey. I want to make people smile. That's from me.
Okay, interesting, Rafi. So now let's go to Kak Tandy.
I will be Tony Stark from Iron Man, become a billionaire, and then keep innovate and never settle with technology. Thank you.
Thank you, Kak Tandy. So now let's go to Kak Asa.
Okay, I will be Moana Seconded, which is Wonder Woman. She is strong and hearted, down to earth, independent, caring, happy people Indian, and also I think she has also good health and good shape. So it's like motivation for me to keep exercising. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Kak Asa. So now we have two Wonder Woman here. So let's go to Hendra.
Yeah, thank you, Felin. Probably I will be Thomas Shelby at the Peaky Blinders series. He's a great and strong man. That's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Hendra. So now let's go to Mutia. So Mutia want to be Khaleesi in the Games of Thrones. Okay, so let's go to Kak Ara.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys have watched this movie, but The Tourist, it's a good movie. I'd like to be her, Elise Clifton by Angelina Jolie. So basically, it's a spy woman that is actually dated a mafia. So yeah, she's like strong, smart, intelligent, but classy. So yeah.
Thank you, Kak Ara. So let's go to the next one. To Kak Shalin.
Okay, thank you. I'd like to be like the unique characters in Alice in Wonderland. So either Mad Hatter or like Cheshire Cats, because like eventually, both of them actually guided Alice to be like to find herself, right, in this case. So like more like a girl in this case. Thank you.
Thank you, Kak Shalin. So let's go to the PD chapter. So let's start from Kak Bayu.
Tony Stark or Bruce Wayne? What's your superpower? I'm rich.
Okay, thank you, Kak Bayu. So now let's go to Kak Nadia.
Mine is Professor from the La Casa de Papel.
Okay, interesting. So let's go to Kak Chris. So Kak Chris, I would like to be Iron Man or Spider-Man. So next one, to Risky. I would like to be a voice actor because sometimes something about solely committing to characters from different universes is fascinating. So let's go to the next one. To be Ice chapter. So let's welcome Kak Lilis.
Actually, Spider-Man because of the agileness. I can move anywhere.
Okay, thank you, Kak Lilis. So let's welcome Kak Fidi.
Yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch, Doctor Strange, because too overpowered.
Okay, Kak Fidi. So let's go to Kak David. Kak David would like to be Alvaro Morte as Professor in Money Heist. So, okay, to the next part, to Bella. Okay, maybe Bella is not here, so I will read it. So Bella would like to, if it could be a cartoon, Bella would like to be Hiro Hamada or Baymax owner who can hug his lovely robot every time. So interesting. So let's go to Nadifa.
Hi, so this is from the National series of unfortunate events, and I want to be Farrell Bodoler because she can make something useful out of whatever is available in the room. Okay, that's from me, Farrell. Thank you.
Thank you, Nadifa. So to the next one, for Emmanuel. Emmanuel would like to be Saitama from One Punch Man. Okay, so the next one is from me. I want to be Tong Yan from Google Squid. That is a Chinese movie. So to the next one, to Hansen.
For me, of course, RTJ as Tony Stark because she's a genius, playboy, billionaire, and philanthropist.
Okay, thank you, Hansen. So the next one to Bayu.
Okay, so I'm not really a big movie guy, so I don't really have anyone in mind. I think I will probably be some background character trying to buy food or trying to exercise, who I think really have a big role on creating the ambience of the scenes itself. Thank you. Back to you, Phil.
Thank you, Bayu. Such an interesting answer. So to the next one, to the last but not least, to Irfan.
Hi, I want to be Ponya in Ponya Ghibli's film because she's so cute and I can swim all over the ocean. Thank you.
Thank you, Irfan. So this is the last from personal updates. So to the next part, announcement. So go back to Feby.
Okay, I think I can like deliver this. So I think Ross is actually like flying to like on her way to Russia right now, right? So she cannot attend the all hands meeting. So I'd like to announce like on her behalf that Ross is actually resigning from Bukit Vista in this case, and her last day will be on 5th of Jan, like next week, I believe. So yeah, reason being is that more into her studies, she wants to like prioritize and focus more on her studies. So that's why she decided to resign in this case. And yeah, that's a bit of an announcement see from Ross side. So we'll be having like a farewell party for her next week. So don't forget to come and yeah, send her your wishes as well. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Shelly, for your announcements. So yeah, everyone, this is finally at the end of our all hands meeting for today, and thank you for joining us. Yeah, to end this, I would like to say congratulations for everyone for the achievements for this year. So yeah, please keep inspiring your life and in this journey together. Yeah, thank you for having me as your host and Shelly as your moderator. Yeah, thank you everyone. Have a good day.
All right, Happy New Year, everyone!
New Year.
Bye
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.